Good morning and happy Easter. Welcome to this time of worship this morning. It's great to see each of you here. Welcome also to those who will be watching us later on YouTube after it is uploaded later this afternoon. My name is Shelda Wills, and on behalf of our congregation, I would like to say a special word of welcome to any of you who may be visiting with us this morning. We trust that you will experience a warm welcome from everyone here. We ask that everyone sign the red friendship register at the end of the pew, and if you are a first-time visitor, we ask that you give us your mailing address along with your name so that we can send you a note later in the week just to let you know how pleased we are that you were here with us today. After signing the friendship register, please fold the sheet and place it in the offering plate when it is passed later in the service. We're very pleased to extend a special welcome to our guest preacher today, the Reverend Russell Gregory. Russell taught for 25 years in the Philosophy and Religious Studies Department at Radford University, and this is his first time with us. You'll find more information about Russell in the bulletin announcements. So welcome, Russell. Thank you. We're glad to have you here with us today. I'm going to trust you to read the announcements in the bulletin. However, I do want to mention several things. First, I want to draw your attention to the One Great Hour of Sharing brochure that is included in your bulletin. We will begin receiving the One Great Hour of Sharing Easter offering during today's service, along with our regular offerings. The One Great Hour of Sharing offering supports three vitally important ministries of the Presbyterian Church USA: the Presbyterian Hunger Program, Presbyterian Disaster Assistance, and the Self-Development of People Program. Checks should be made payable to CPC and designated for One Great Hour of Sharing, or you can just put Easter offering if you would like. So thanks for your contributions to that. Please do not forget the 2 cents a meal hunger offering that we typically receive on the second Sunday of each month. Each person is invited to contribute a few cents per meal to help alleviate hunger and poverty throughout the world. So thank you for any contributions for that as well. 3 weeks from today, Sunday, April 30, will be a very special day in the life of our congregation. First, everyone is invited to a spring-themed potluck brunch right after worship that day. So please plan to be here, to stay, and enjoy lots of good food, fun, and fellowship. And then at 4 o'clock that afternoon, CPC will host the annual spring concert with classical guitarist Justin Craig as the guest artist. The concert is free, it's open to the public, so come to experience a very enjoyable afternoon. Thanks to those who purchased Easter lilies that are beautifying our sanctuary today. Thanks also to those who contributed to the Outside Landscaping Fund. Now, if you purchased a lily, please feel free to take it with you at the end of the service today. Just a word about the sacrament of the Lord's Supper. We have recently started celebrating communion by intinction again here in the front of the sanctuary. There will be 2 stations for those of you who have not been here the last couple of Sundays. The station to my right in that area will have a gloved server who will place a wafer in your hand, and then you will dip the wafer into the chalice held by the second server. The station to my left will have sealed individual communion packets that will contain both the wafer and the juice. You would just take a packet from the basket and then take it back to your seat to have communion. You will come to the front of the sanctuary by way of the center aisle in single file, and then just move to the left or right to whichever station you prefer, and then down the side aisle and back to your seats. Last but certainly not least, please keep all of the individuals on the prayer list in your personal thoughts and prayers. They are Carolyn Relly, Susan Mayorga and her family as they grieve, the family and loved ones of Dick Horn as they grieve, Randy Thompson, Jason Hammond, Herb Miller, Patty Walker Jordan, and Fran Hart. At this time, I'll ask if there are any other announcements or prayer concerns from anyone. Okay. So again, a warm welcome to everyone this morning. Let's take a couple of moments to greet each other and extend to one another the peace of Christ.
Good morning.
So glad you're here this morning.
Peace of Christ be with each of you. Hi.
Morning again.
Morning, yes. It's good to see you.
Retiree, 19 years of Radford University.
I know. I saw you down there.
You remember me?
Oh, yes. How could I forget?
Well, it's true. I was, for a librarian, I was pretty out.
Now, during the time of the prelude, let us prepare our hearts and minds as we center ourselves for worship.
Let us stand. Rejoice, for Jesus Christ is risen.
Jesus Christ is risen indeed.
Rejoice, for Jesus Christ is among us.
Jesus Christ